Hey YouTube. So this is just a bit of a weird little ad hoc video. So yesterday was a little experience, or maybe experiment in managing Milestones, friends of ours, kind of acquaintances who are becoming a little bit more like better, closer friends. Their little girl had her 1-year birthday. We went to their son's first birthday as well, and yesterday I felt like kind of a good day and the sun was shining, and I was thinking, when it was first brought up a couple of weekends ago, hey, why don't you guys come, we'd love to have you at our daughter's birthday. And I was like, kid's birthday, it's a bit, let's see, we'll let you know. And so I was thinking, I'd been thinking about it for a couple of days, and I just thought, yeah, let's do this. Let's just do this. They're a very warm and understanding family. They've gone through their own difficulties, so we went knowing that at any time we could both just go, yeah, let's head off. We've had about enough. So I think the first thing is that I learned out of it was that we could be there for as long or short a time as we wanted to. So that was good. It was no pressure to stay longer. The parents knew what we'd kind of dealt with, so I think the fact that we were there was pretty big. And to be honest, seeing kind of, the little kids, the kids that are maybe under 5, running around, they kind of got their face messy with lollipops and, drooling all over the place and, in their own little world. And to watch them, I was just like, oh, I don't have to deal with a kid that's drooling all over me and throwing up. And so that was fine. That was fine. We kind of just had a bit of a giggle about it, and I was sitting with one of the girls, and we were just kind of having a real giggle at the little kid's expense. It was kind of amusing. It wasn't until, because we were sitting outside, it wasn't until one of the guys that sat next to me had his 4-month-old daughter, and she was getting a bit fussy, and I was sort of turning my back to him a little bit. And I was trying to concentrate on, conversation with Dale or, other stuff, and just trying not to listen. The reason it was a little bit difficult for me when she was when this girl next to me was a bit fussy is that I never heard Chloe. I never heard her cry or anything like that. So it just reminded me of what I didn't get to, yeah. So I just said, look, once I'm finished with my champagne, which I didn't even finish with, I'm like, actually, I'm just done, let's go. And it was cool, it was good. It was like, Dale was so impressed with me for just, accepting to go to this first birthday. Such a big, I don't know why I decided it would be okay. I think we've got friends who are due to pop very soon, so I think that whilst I'm feeling, pretty comfortable with it, I might as well just kind of go with the flow and see where it takes me. And I don't want to hide away. I really don't want to hide away. I've got all our baby clothes and my bump clothes. They're in vacuum pack bags, but they're at the bottom of the closet. They're just there. They're not being used. They're not taking up space. They're just there, and I'm not hiding anything. We didn't get to experiment with what do we say to people. That's a really big question mark. What do we tell people, If we're meeting them at a party and we're going to be hanging out with them for an hour or two or a couple of hours, do we tell them? Especially if, they've got kids or it's a kind of a family-based gathering, when we say, I was saying to Dale, I need to know my story. Are we telling people or aren't we? I don't know. So that was one of our first milestones. Well, we've already had Dale's birthday, we've had an anniversary. I've got my birthday next month, and for everything, we've kept everything really small. It didn't even occur to me, but Dale's birthday was a little difficult. We just were out with friends for a dinner, and it was okay. I kind of had to leave early because I just, I hadn't clicked to the enormity of being able to be out at a restaurant and not running home to a little baby. So I don't know what I'm gonna, my birthday, it will probably be quite small. Christmas, don't know, but I think I've got full rights to duck out on that. We'll see. So milestones, I'm just going to kind of take them one at a time and not put a lot of pressure on myself and keep everything really small. The thing with the hurdles, so yesterday was a first birthday of friends of ours. Today, little Chloe's actually coming home, and not in the way that I wanted her to, of course, and I've been a little bit quite teary about it all. It's been a big process getting us to this point, and there's no easy way of doing it. I think it's, I said to Dale, let's, you're speaking her up after work, so I don't know what to call it. Do I call it her? Do I call it her ashes? I don't know. It's just fumbling around trying to find what fits, I guess. But yeah, I said, look, you have a really nice day and go and get yourself a really nice lunch and treat yourself. And tonight we'll, do something really nice. And it's kind of something to look forward to. And it's also, this is a really hard thing. It's all been really hard, but we've kind of we've made a point of sort of celebrating in a way, or each of us will kind of do something during the day to kind of either take our minds off things or just have the right people supporting us and around us. So today my cousins are going to come and keep me company, which is really good. And it's just a matter of, you just got to live through it, I guess. I don't know, he's going to come home tonight with a little music box that I bought her, and it's, what I can expect is it's going to hurt and it's going to be pretty shit. I tend to swear a little, I think, on this video. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that I've got people around me keeping me company. I'm still facing the world. It's nicer when I'm not left alone for an entire day thinking about things. I think about things, but I can churn them over with someone else who has a different perspective and is helping to prop me up a little bit and remind me of the brighter side of life. And yeah. So there'll be more milestones, more hurdles to come, and it's, I'm realizing I'm really appreciating being able to benefit from amazing friends and family who are just rock solid at supporting us. So we're very lucky. I think that's one of the biggest keys, is just people there for us and listening to us and sending us hugs and kisses by text. I think it's hilarious. It's sweet. And that's kind of it for today. I just wanted to kind of share with you how I'm dealing with those milestones, and kind of milestones for us and for other people, as well as our own hurdles to kind of move through with regards to Chloe. So there'll be other hurdles to come with anniversaries and going back to work, and the first this, the first that. We'll see. I'm sure I will upset someone and say the wrong thing, or partly kind of go, someone's gonna have to deal with, me stumbling through it and saying the wrong thing and getting them upset, and I'll never, I won't mean to get anyone upset. It'll just be, they can kind of deal with it for the, for that hour, but I have to deal with it for the rest of my life, and, I trump them? Maybe that works. I don't know. Anywho, I'll see you next time. Bye.